Would you please tell us your name and a little bit about yourself and your family and your situation? What brought you here?
Okay,
Yeah.
my name is Doris Zamora, and I have 2 sons now because I lost 2 of them. And what brought me here was I got the foreclosure summons from FedEx, and on the foreclosure, the last page had names that you could call. So I decided to call the South Broadway place, and I made an appointment and I came in and I did the paperwork, and then Nita came in and she spoke to me. It made me comfortable because I was so scared.
What were you most afraid of?
Being turned down,
Okay.
and it's like people are judging you because you're losing your home.
So what was your experience like? What steps did we take to help you keep your home? We started off with the modification process. Tell us a bit about what that was like.
It was interesting.
To say the least.
To say the, especially since the bank kept turning me down and asking for more paperwork, which we had already sent
Yes.
over and over and over again. And every time we talked to a loan officer, it was a different person.
Yes.
And they fought us all the way.
So you came in October 3rd, 2012.
Yes.
And we persevered. We never stopped trying. What do you want now? So Doris, please bring this in, and Doris would come and bring it in.
Yes.
And so you were a great person to work with because we're both stubborn people. And so we never stopped submitting and doing what we needed to do. After a while though, it got to where Wendy, who's an attorney, had to step in because the bank would no longer speak with me. And so then you had to work with Wendy to see what could be done. Wendy, would you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. When Doris came to us, well, first off, of course, we answered her complaint.
Yes.
On the legal side, that's what we do. People come into us, they have their summons, they have their complaint. And of course, they're very concerned about that because there are time limits which have to be met. And so we took care of the legal side of it where we answered Doris's complaint, got that taken care of. And then, of course, there came a point where the bank would no longer speak with either Doris or Nita because they're represented, Doris is represented, and so it just was between the attorneys. But then I didn't get very far working with the bank's attorney either. And so what we decided we would do is file a complaint with the New Mexico Attorney General's office. And the complaint was based on the fact that Doris had to continually submit and resubmit the same documentation over and over and over again. And so we went and decided we would file a complaint with the New Mexico Attorney General's office. And that seemed to be kind of the turning point in Doris's situation. We worked very closely with David Kramer of the Attorney General's office, and he worked with the bank, and that seemed to go a long way in resolving the situation, and Doris got a very good outcome after that was done.
Yes.
They agreed to forgive all of her arrearages, so all of the principal, interest, escrow, advances that had been made, everything that had been made on her behalf for the entire time that she had been in default. The bank agreed to waive that. And that actually made her payment lower. Payment went back to its original amount, which is very affordable for
Yes.
Doris at this point.
So this work, I think, would you agree, Wendy, that the work that was done in this particular case is a very good example of the Housing Counseling Department, the legal department, in conjunction with the Attorney General's office.
Mhm.
So it was a real
Partnership.
collective partnership
Mhm.
that took place.
Mhm.
And so we are very
Yes.
happy for you, Doris.
Mhm.
And so Doris, how are you feeling these days?
Relief.
Relief.
I went down, made my first payment the 1st of October. And I set it up so that they can automatically take it out of my checking account where I don't have to worry about it. So that's done.
So if you were to have an opportunity like now
Yeah.
to talk with people and people who are finding themselves in foreclosure or close to foreclosure, what would you say to them?
Fight. You have to get out there and try. You have to save your house. You can't just move away.
We're not promising the world
Oh, I
that
know.
we are going to give everyone, get everyone a loan modification or
A settlement.
a settlement. At least we work very hard to see what are the options out there. What is it that we can do to help them save their homes?
You get that summons in the mail and you're going from FedEx and you're going, oh my God, I've got 30 days. I'm out of my house. Where am I going? And that's why I came here and, oh God, thank God. They really, really helped me. And people just have to get out there and there is a solution. I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of them, there is solutions.